Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brian here, and welcome back to part 10 of our Porto career mode. And in the last episode, guys, as you may recall, we lost to PSG, unfortunately, in our first loss in the Champions Cup, and in general. We also, on a better note, won 2-1, and that made us still stay in second because Porto also won, making them a point higher. But we have a very hard game coming up, as you can see, against none other than our arch rivals, Benfica. And we are playing against them, I think, at home, which is good. It's always good to have the home advantage. And it's going to be a big game. It's something we definitely need to win. And if we tie, let's hope it's lucky, because, you know, Porto need to lose for us to even be close to getting away with a tie today. For our starting lineup, we are going with the classic 4-3-3. Casillas in the back, Maxi Pereira on the right, Maicon and Bruno Martins in the middle, and Leon on the outside back. In the middle, we have Mbula, Danilo Pereira, and Andre attacking mid. And the three up top are the usual Rona, Brahimi, and Abubakar. Benfica's lineup is pretty customary as well. They have Lindenlav, or whatever his name is, at center back. That's probably the only difference I can see in what they usually play a little bit. So we'll see how that does, if that can help us out. Having an inexperienced center back there might give us an advantage. And so the game started, guys, and right off the bat, Benfica were being some jerks because they fouled me pretty hard there. But other than that, the first half I really wanted to play a passing game, more possession, wanted to break down the team and go that route because I knew Benfica were hard, and just going hard on them, I felt like it wasn't going to work. I was definitely going to get stopped. And even when I tried to just pass around, I was stuffed at all times. And by the 19th minute, guess what happened? I got scored on by none other than the drop-off himself, Anderson Talisca. And, you know, it's just one of those goals you see in, like, FIFA 13 or something. I can't deny the skill that was going into that cross, but then the header, I haven't scored a header at all in this game. And if I have, it was nothing like that, because that's something from a past game, definitely. I only got my first real shot, I think, in the 40 or 42nd minute. I think it was Mbula who got a shot on, and that was it. By the end of the first half, I had one shot and nothing to prove that I was in any way likely to tie up this game. So I really needed to come into the second half with more attacking and a faster gameplay. And it kind of worked in my benefit. A little bit, a couple of fumbles every now and then. Almost got scored on a couple of times, but Jonas could not put it away there. Casillas, by the way, guys, since my last episode where I had a squad report on him, he has gone up again, yet another rating. So now he's 86 rated, which I think he was last year or 2 years ago. Other than that, he's getting up there, and he's going up. And that definitely didn't used to happen in the old games. The old games, it doesn't matter what age you are not going to go up at all. Other than that, I had a couple of subs with Teo, Dix, and Ruben Neves coming in. And finally, in the 69th minute, around there, Andre gets the ball and just rampages through the whole Benfica defense to just go smash into the back of the net. Like, he's so honey badger like, you know, he just doesn't give a shit. Andre does not give a shit. He scores when he wants. It's amazing. This guy is probably one of the best players this season for the team right now. Honestly, he's outshining Abubakar, and Abubakar's supposed to be the one scoring. So, give big props to Andre, big props. I tried to get a couple of more shots in, and I did come pretty close a couple of times. Julio Cesar, again, is also a very good goalkeeper. Not as good as Casillas, but a good goalkeeper in his own right. And so with that, guys, we finished the game tied 1-1. Now I know you're gonna get upset with me, but look at what happened. Paços Ferreira lost 2-1, which means we are even with them on points. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, I am not mistaken, our goal differential is higher, meaning we are technically in first place in the Portuguese league. The Liga Nos first place holders right now are us. We are up there, guys. That is great confidence going into the next game, which is our Champions Cup game against Olympiacos. It's different than the last game, mainly because I guess there's not that big of an impact on winning in this game. Definitely no, because all we really need is a solid tie and to not lose, because we have Basel playing PSG, and if I know anything, Basel is definitely going to lose, which means that we are always going to be staying in second as long as we don't give any points up to Olympiacos. And this game proved to be very, very boring. By the second half, nothing really special had happened at all, and we were going into it 0-0 tied. I guess I wasn't really giving my A game, and in return, Olympiacos weren't giving theirs, so there was nothing really going on at all. I'm sorry for a really disappointing game, but overall, this is pretty much what it was. At the same time, don't get me wrong, I did try to score a couple of times, especially with my wingers, Krona and Brahimi. Brahimi could not put it in, even though it seemed almost 100% positive this guy was going to score today. Another great player is Maicon in the defense, guys. I am so thankful for Maicon in the defense, because this guy is rock solid at center back. I'm telling you, if he doesn't go up 2 or 3 points, I don't know what to say, because FIFA's got it wrong, because he's playing great. But after a very, very unlucky shot from Brahimi, it seemed like this game was going to go nowhere, and that was right, because it didn't go anywhere, and by the 90th minute it was still tied 0-0, and so it ended 0-0. But do not fret, guys, we are still in a very good position after the end of that game. As you know, we are still in first place as of now, and as well, we are still in second place, second to PSG in the Champions Cup, which is always good. We're high up there, 5 points. And, well, I mean, we can't match PSG because they got a lot of points right now. But the way this stands, we are going to make it into the next round. So, it's been a great episode, guys. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. It's been Brian. Peace.